Alright everybody, to do your project, you're going to draw 4 wavy lines. Just 4, not too many. 1, 2, they don't have to be the same either. 3, and 4. Alright, after you draw your 4 wavy lines, you need to draw 1 more wavy line down the center. This is your step 2. Step 1 again was drawing 4 wavy lines. Step 2 is to draw that wavy line in the center of the paper. And now you have 5 different worms you have to make 3-dimensional, and you also have your wavy line in the center that tells you how to break them in half. Alright, now what you have to do to make each worm look 3-dimensional, you work from one worm at a time. This wavy line down the center tells you where your half is. Looks like this is my half, so I'm going to go ahead and start curving my lines going the opposite direction, going towards the bottom when I'm working at the top. And make sure they are curved. If they are not curved, it's going to look flat. Your worm's going to look flat and it's not going to look 3-dimensional. Alright, and so you just continue going curve, curve, curve. Now when you're at the bottom of your worm, you curve your lines towards the top to make the center look like it's kind of popping off the page. And all you do is just curve towards the top. Alright, and make sure when you're drawing light and you don't get out in that area. You see how I kind of got out of the line there? Please do not draw out of the line. It's going to look sloppy, so you have to take your time when you're doing this project. Alright, and so I'm going to go ahead and continue going faster so you can just watch me speed it up. Alright, so now we're done making your drawing. It looks like I already started, but all you have to do is retrace your drawing with a black Sharpie. Make sure you do smooth lines, no rough lines, and stay within the lines. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so you can watch me do it. Now that you're finished with your drawing, it's drawn out, all the stray marks are erased, it's outlined in black Sharpie. It's time to get color pencils and create value with it. You could get a dark color and a light color, or you can just use one color and just use the pressure of your hand to develop the dark to light. Every single worm needs to be a different color or color pattern. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and show you your technique. When you go into your worm, pick one that you want to start with. Don't go here and there and there and there. Just start one worm and go ahead and begin. What you're going to do is around the edges, I'll go ahead and zoom in so you can watch. Around the edges of your worm, it's dark. And you are going to color in the direction that your worm is going. It's curving. Notice I'm curving. And it slowly gets light in the center. On the edge, it's dark. Pressing hard. And then when I get to the center, it's light. I think I like a cool pattern, so I'm going to go with the pink and purple. It's my favorite color. Of course it is. And then again, around the edges, just kind of press really hard. Little strokes. And now you see how close my strokes are. And then slowly getting lighter with my finger. And once I feel like I got to the center of my worm, I kind of ease up, and then it just becomes really, really light. And dark. And remember that curved direction is very important. If you don't color in a curved direction, it's not going to become 3-dimensional. It's going to look basic, and you don't want that. Alright, and that's pretty much how we're going to continue my pattern all throughout the worm. I'm going to speed it up so you guys can watch me, and then we are going to go ahead and get started. This is my first worm. Took me about 20 minutes to do, so this is going to take a little bit. Anyway, when you do this, make sure all you got to do is worry about going from dark to light. Right here, dark slowly gets lighter. That's all you got to do. Dark slowly gets lighter. It's all about the direction you shade to make it look 3-dimensional, and it's also all about how smooth your transition is. If it's just dark and then light, it's not going to look correct. So make sure when you do start shading that you complete this correctly with easy transitions from dark to light, and you shade it in a curved direction to follow the form of the object. All right, well, it's time for you to go, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do. Remember, give me some color patterns, give me some value, and you will have an amazing project. All right, see ya.